You're not going to talk to him like that.
But I am. And what are you going to do to us? And what are you going to do? You're not going to talk to him. Don't play with me. Don't play with him. Don't play with me with him.
No woman is ever going to disrespect my husband in front of me. Never.
She hit me in my face, and I'll beat your ass. Don't ever get my face again, bitch. Take your asses inside. Try again next time.
Yandy's reaction about these rumors is proof that they're true. Because a hit dog will holler.
At a lively party thrown by a close friend, things started off light and fun. The room was full of laughter, music, and smiling faces. People danced, toasted their drinks, and enjoyed the carefree mood. But beneath the surface, emotions were building up, and it didn't take long for the night to take a serious turn. Erika, who was known for speaking her mind, was the center of attention as always. Her energy was magnetic, and people naturally gravitated toward her. She cracked jokes, made everyone laugh, and seemed to be in her element. But as the evening wore on, her teasing started to go too far. What began as playful banter turned into pointed remarks, mainly directed at Macy, the quiet and kind-hearted one in their circle. Macy, always the peacekeeper, tried to laugh it off. At first, everyone thought it was harmless fun, but after a while, the jokes started to sting. Erika kept going, not realizing, or not caring, that her words were making Macy uncomfortable. Macy's smile slowly faded, and you could see in her eyes that she wasn't okay. Yandy, another longtime friend in the group, saw what was happening. She knew Macy well and could tell she was hurt. Yandy had always tried to keep peace between everyone, but watching Erika push Macy to the edge made her blood boil. She couldn't stay quiet anymore. "Hey, Erika, maybe take it down a notch," Yandy said, trying to keep her tone calm but firm. She hoped Erika would get the hint and ease up, but Erika didn't take the comment seriously. She laughed and brushed it off, like it was no big deal. That only made things worse. Yandy's frustration grew. She stepped in again, this time more forcefully. "Seriously, that's enough. You're taking it too far." Erika turned to her with annoyance. "Relax, it's just a joke," she snapped, rolling her eyes. The mood in the room shifted. A quiet tension filled the space as everyone waited to see what would happen next. Yandy felt a rush of emotion, anger, protectiveness, and the need to stand up for her friend. She stepped closer to Erika and said, "It's not a joke if it's hurting someone." Erika's face hardened. "Don't talk to me like that," she barked, her voice rising. Then, before anyone could stop it, Yandy raised her hand and slapped Erika across the face. The room fell silent. Gasps echoed. Nobody could believe what they just saw. Erika stood still, her hand on her cheek, eyes wide with shock. But that shock quickly turned into fury. "You think you can hit me?" she shouted, stepping toward Yandy, fists clenched. Yandy didn't move. Her voice was strong. "Enough. This isn't how friends treat each other. You need to stop hurting people just because you think it's funny." Just as things seemed ready to explode again, Macy stepped forward. Her calm presence broke through the tension. "Ladies, please, let's just take a breath," she said gently. "We're better than this." Slowly, the energy in the room began to settle. The crowd, still stunned, started to go back to their conversations, though many were still watching Yandy and Erika. Both women stood there, breathing heavily, still trying to make sense of what had just happened. The night that began with celebration had taken a dramatic turn. Their friendship, once solid, was now on shaky ground. Later, the group gathered to talk it out. Emotions were raw, but they knew they needed to work through it. Yandy opened up about why she stepped in, how seeing Macy hurt triggered something in her. Erika, too, admitted that sometimes she went too far. especially when trying to protect her identity in a loud, opinionated group. The confrontation ended up being more than just a fight. It became a moment of growth. It reminded everyone that real friendship takes honesty, boundaries, and sometimes hard conversations. By the end of the night, there were apologies, tears, and hugs. Even in a world full of drama and cameras, this moment showed that real love and loyalty still mattered the most.
This all this provoking. That's what they want to do, man. This is whack.
See, bitches get threatened when they can't handle the truth. They want to start swinging.
Wait, hold on. Let them clear that out because I promise
We're gonna
you.
walk straight to
No,
the
listen.
car.
I promise you. When one of these girls grab you, I'm gonna go crazy.
Let's go get some.
And if I didn't talk to you, it was a problem. And then it would be, you don't have to do this. And for me, that felt like, don't negate what I have been doing. Don't negate me making sure you and the kids are good. Don't negate the calls I did pick up.
Mendeecees sat alone in his dimly lit living room, feeling like the weight of the world was resting on his shoulders. The space around him, once filled with warmth and laughter, now felt cold and distant. He looked at the photos on the walls, reminders of happier times, and felt the sting of everything he had lost. Yandy had always been his support system, the one person who stood by him through every storm. But now, things felt different. Their relationship had become strained with frustration and broken promises. He could still hear her voice during their last argument, sharp and filled with pain. "You need to get it together, Macy. I can't keep doing this," she had said. Her words echoed in his mind like a painful song on repeat. The fight had started over their future. Macy had tried to explain that he was trying his best, but nothing seemed to ease the disappointment in her eyes. When Yandy finally walked out, the finality of it all hit him hard. The house, once full of love, now felt empty and lifeless. Each room reminded him of what they had shared, and what they might have lost forever. But just as Macy began to reflect on his mistakes, rumors started swirling. Stories surfaced that he had been secretly involved with Erika, the mother of one of his children. Whispers said this wasn't just about co-parenting. It was something deeper. Some claimed it had been going on for a while, and others even said Macy proposed to Erika in secret. Yandy was devastated. After standing by him through so much, she now felt betrayed. Meanwhile, Erika wasn't staying silent. She posted photos online showing her long-standing closeness with Macy. The drama exploded, leaving Yandy heartbroken and fans questioning who Macy really wanted. What was once love now felt like a painful public unraveling.
I'll be moving in two different directions, and if I don't speak up right now, I'm gonna be miserable.
If you've been keeping up with Yandy and Mendeecees' story, you already know their relationship has been full of ups and downs. From the start, things have never been simple. Mendeecees faced serious legal problems, including time behind bars. But even through all that, Yandy remained by his side, standing strong while raising their kids and trying to keep their family together. Their wedding on Love and Hip Hop looked like something out of a dream, but fans were shocked when Yandy later revealed that the marriage wasn't legally official at first. Still, they continued building a life together. Blending families is never easy, especially with Mendeecees having children from previous relationships. Yandy has dealt with tension involving his other children's mothers for years, constantly trying to keep the peace. But this time, things may have gone too far. News of a possible affair between Mendeecees and Erika, his ex and the mother of one of his kids, has left everyone stunned. And if that wasn't enough, now there are rumors that he might even be secretly engaged to her. That hit Yandy hard. It's one thing to deal with old drama, but it's another to feel betrayed by someone she sacrificed so much for. Yandy has always been the one holding things down, through his prison sentence, raising the kids, and managing their home. But now, with everything coming to light, the foundation they built seems to be cracking. What makes it worse is that Erika has been a longtime source of conflict for Yandy, so this betrayal cuts deep. If the engagement rumors are true, it's hard to see how Yandy and Mendeecees can come back from this. Their relationship might be reaching its final chapter, and it's clear that trust has taken a major hit.
Sometimes it don't feel like we in a relationship. It feel more like a business arrangement, and it don't seem like you happy. I'm scared to get to a point with no return.
I had to carry the brunt of this relationship, the brunt of these kids and everything. I put a lot of my dreams on pause. So now that you're here, there is a part of me that feels like, I want to shoot movies, you know, I want to open up businesses, I want to hire more people.
You can't neglect, you know, our needs or things that you want. If money will make you happy and that's going to fulfill you, what are we doing here?
You feel like I work hard.
No, it's not about work hard. Please, let's not make this about work hard, right? Let's just make it about Yandy do what she want to do, right?
After all the emotional chaos, Mendeecees finally broke his silence in a recent interview, and what he said shocked a lot of people. He openly admitted that he was more in love with the idea of marriage than actually being in love. His words hit hard, especially for Yandy, who had stood by him through every storm. She had sacrificed so much, holding their family together during his legal battles, dealing with ongoing drama, and helping raise his children. To hear him say he was just going through the motions felt like a slap in the face. It made Yandy question everything. Was all her effort wasted? Had she been fighting?
Let down my whole life. Right? I had expectations, and everyone I had expectations let me down. And I didn't want this relationship ruined.
Did you tell her that?
I told
her that, but did you really mean that?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't mean it. I wanted to see if she take the exit.
Right.
Like if he giving me sometimes
I'm gonna take it.
Sometimes you give someone an out and see if they take it.
Yeah.
And if they take it, that's what they really want.
For something that was never real for him? The pain of that realization was heavy. As the news spread, people began to realize that their relationship might be falling apart for good. Yandy now found herself at a difficult crossroads. Should she keep trying to fix what was broken, or finally let go and focus on herself? After all the sacrifices she'd made, it would be understandable if she decided to move forward without him. Still, those who knew her knew she was strong, loyal, and had always fought hard for the people she loved. But this time was different. This wasn't about saving a relationship. It was about protecting her peace and remembering her own worth. Being in a relationship where the other person is emotionally checked out is one of the hardest things to accept. Fans quickly jumped into the conversation, showing love and support for Yandy. Some worried Mendeecees might go after someone younger now that cracks had started to show. Others urged Yandy to focus on her happiness, reminding her that she didn't need to settle for half-hearted love. Relationships are never easy, especially when there's a long history involved. But sometimes, walking away is the strongest and healthiest choice. As Yandy thought about her future, she had to decide. Should she hold on and hope things change, or finally put herself first? The road ahead wouldn't be easy, but one thing was clear. She deserved someone who loved her fully, not just the idea of being with her,